This conference will now be recorded.
So I'm sharing my screen. Okay. So I think yesterday, I did not remember his name. One person asked me about the postings. Am I right? Who is that? Is it Likith or Astosh? Where he joined?
Must be Likith, sir.
Yeah, Likith. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, sir.
So you asked me about the postings. Am I right? The doubt
I
yesterday.
asked in item model group, not here, sir. Ledger postings.
Okay, item model group.
Yeah, item model group, ledger postings, financial postings, and inventory
Okay.
postings. That
So
not tested.
financial postings is not related to item model group. It is to item group. Okay. So let me show you what it is, and if it is whatever you have doubts, let me know. I'm starting my application. Okay. So majorly item group will be handled by finance team, even though it is a part of SCM. It is a part of T&L, but they will handle, finance team will handle item group. Item model group, anyhow, it will be handled by uh, like SCM team, that is like T&L logistics team only. So let me show you. So don't mix the words between item group and item model group. Okay. Item group, in the item group, we are mapping the ledger accounts, but not in the item model group. Let me show you. So if I go to inventory management, inventory management, setup, inventory, item groups. Okay. So here we have the mappings, the ledger account mappings. In this, if you click on posting, the look and feel will be different, but it is in different manner it will show you. Okay, you can do from here or you can do from item group, almost same. Okay, so now Likith, what exactly your concern? Is it related to this one or item model group?
Yeah, it was related to item model group.
Okay,
And
fine.
yesterday, I guess Abhishek was the one who asked related to postings, not
Oh,
me.
oh, okay, okay. Abhishek, are you there?
Yeah, Satyam.
So yeah,
Yeah,
tell me
Satya,
you.
actually, I tried a few transaction also because yesterday
Hmm,
you have done
hmm,
category and GL account, right? But
hmm,
I have
hmm.
a confusion, right? Because in item group, I have created as a raw material. Okay.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
where I have to add a category and GL account in the raw material, or if I have to create a separate category, because
Okay.
whenever I'm trying to
So
create now, then
hmm.
so it's disappearing after added.
So okay. So category you have created, category hierarchy. Then
Mm-hmm.
you want to add the ledger account, am I right?
Yes, yes.
So for this, you need to like see from item group also you can click on postings, then it will open that form. So otherwise, this is a direct path like inventory management setup posting. Okay. Here you need to come to purchase order. One
Mm-hmm.
second, it was stuck application. Give me a second. What happened? Give me a minute. It is so in this. If you look at this one, the cursor is not moving. At this point, it was stuck. So purchase expenditure for expenses. Last one is there. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
So that last but one. So there you can select. If you want, you can select by category or you can select by all. Have you done that
Okay.
one? See in
So
this,
the okay.
yeah. So purchase expenditure expense for expenses. Okay, here you can map the ledger accounts each category wise if you want. Otherwise, all.
Okay.
Got it?
So there is no item relation for item category, right?
No,
I mean,
actually, if you are creating only category and you are doing invoicing for only category, then this is the method. If you, have you mapped category with item master or not?
no, no, no. Actually, I'm trying
Then
to single category only without
category only.
item
Then
group.
category if it is category, you need to map category wise mapping or you can map all. Either one is fine.
Because I'm adding this posting type in the item group. I'm going with the item group wise. So
Okay,
that
in
is why I'm
item
not
group,
able to add it.
yeah. In item group, you cannot because in item group the problem is category don't have item group. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
Directly category don't have item group. So item is having item group. Am I right? So that is the
Mm-hmm.
reason it will
Yes.
not capture. It will not capture. So from item group we cannot do it. From this item group you can click on posting. This form will be opened. Make sense?
So there is no relation between item group and this category, right?
No,
If I
no.
click on the
So
posting setup.
yes, in the there is no direct relation between item group and category. Item is linked with item group. Item is linked with category.
Okay, I will try on. Okay.
Okay, fine, fine. Likit, item model group. Is it clear your doubt, or you want to discuss anything?
Yeah, I wanted to discuss on this
Yeah.
post physical inventory and post financial inventory. I just wanted to see some transactions, how it will be done.
So see here for all, you need to map this two. It is by default. It will be selected. Okay. So you can try with this one. Anyhow, the financial postings is updating and physical posting is updating. So if you don't want item, like if you disable this checkbox, means usually we will not disable these checkboxes. We'll keep it. So what exactly your scenario want? What exactly you are expecting the scenario from the system? So as I
So I
told you,
want to
like
understand
mm.
if it is disabled, what will happen when I post the transactions?
So if it is disabled, means the scenario is this one only. Expense items. Usually for stocked product, we will not disable these check boxes. If you can try with this disable, then inventory posting will not be updated. Inventory transaction means if you disable like this checkbox, okay, you can try and can come back to me at this time. If it is disabled, post financial entry, for post financial inventory. If you disable, this is 99.9999 scenarios, we will not disable for stocked product. No one will do like this. If you disable, what happens, like customer account data to or vendor account inventory receipt account data to vendor account credit. Am I right? This is financial postings uh, for the vendor invoice. Am I right? So this will not be posted. Sorry, this inventory will not affect. Okay, if you want to show me, then I will show you, but never did by disabling this one for inventory stocked items. I never did in my life. No client will do like this. And if you disable this one, finance like physical inventory will not be posted. Okay, if you want to verify, will verify, but this is not a scenario at all. Always will keep this one. And for non-stocked product, means for these items it is not a stocked product. For this item we will not enable this checkbox, we'll keep like this, just like whatever we did it. If you are mapping like this, then as I told you, expense category, like it will post to these expenses. This one. Okay, so I will do one thing first. Anyhow, I'm going to discuss these points. Okay, first I need to discuss with you, all of you, about stocked product and non-stocked product, these two, with service items also, item type service. At that time I will cover this question. Okay, Ligit, is it fine for
Oh,
you?
yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
So first, yeah, welcome. First, what I will do, see, yesterday, definitely these two is most important. Yesterday, what we have discussed, purchase agreements. We have discussed purchase agreements. Fine. Now today we need to understand little bit more about item master. Little bit more about item master. So while creating an item, that is released product, released product. Give me a second. If you remember the difference between product and product master, I have explained. So one is product, another one is product master. These two will be released to the product and then item master. Any doubt in this? We have discussed in detail. You know the difference between product and product master and release product and then item master. Okay, so while creating an item, inventory management, product information management, released products. products and release products. Okay, in this release product, if you click on new, there is two types. One is item type and item subtype. Look at this one. Let me click new. So here, product type, product subtype, you need to understand. One is product type, another one is product subtype. Okay, so product subtype you understood already. One is product and product master. Product means it is color, configuration, size, style. We are not going to use it. If you are not going to use color, size, style, configuration, then it is a product. If you want any of the dimension, any of the product dimensions like a color, size, style, configuration, then it is a product master. This we understood already earlier. Clear? Now let us understand item type, the product type, item and service. Product type, item and service. Okay. Product type. So product subtype we know product and product master. This is product type is now product type is item and service. Okay. So normally if you are purchasing and selling washing machine is an item, laptops an item, but laptop installation is not an item, it is a service item. Laptop, purchasing a laptop is fine, it is an item. In that operating systems we are installing, that is a service item. Agree with me? Any confusion here? Laptop is an item and that we are installing the application is a service item, because for installation of OS also we are paying charges. So at the time of billing they will charge that one also. Next, for in general, for this item on hand inventory will be exist. For service items, on hand inventory is not required. Understood the very sensitive information, but we need to be very much clear about these things. If it is item type item, on hand inventory is required. It is required. Whereas for service items, on hand inventory is not required. So for item type, this item on hand inventory is required. For this, it is stocked product. This is non-stocked product. Now, what do you mean by stocked product? Non-stocked product means, so if you go here, item model group, this is non-stacked product, and this is stacked product. So now non-stacked product means for service items, I will map non-stacked product. In this case, inventory value will not be updated. Make sense? So for this case, there should not be inventory. Physically, we don't have any inventory on this one. If you have one CD, you can copy that one a number of times with a small key. Only key will be changed. Okay, this is service type items. For this non-stacked product, usually will map for item type, the product types item will map stocked product. Definitely inventory value will be required. Because at any point of time, if I'm verifying how many laptops are there, how much value of the laptops are there, it should be required, the inventory value. Whereas this is not an inventory. So in this case, we will disable the checkboxes, and it is a non-stacked product. It will be disabled with checkboxes. Okay, so what are the items available in the system? Let me show you. Cancel. So usually for normal items, if you look at this one, for item 1000, it is item is mapped with item model group, usually for stacked product. It is a stacked product. So if it is physical inventory means in the finance, 140, 100 and 140, 200 will be updated. Let me show you from the trial balance. This is finance actually. So if I'm going to this general ledger, collapse all, inquiries and reports, trial balance. If you click on calculate balances, so here one second, there is no postings. So 140, 100 is the account, inventory account. It will be posted to the inventory value. Okay, so I will show you that one. Now, if it is a service items, take the example product type service. Product type service. So take the example installation services. Installation services is one service type, and then insurance is another one, because that is not physically exist, but I am paying money and I am collecting money. So take the example S001. We can create our own. Okay, this is mapped with item model group expenses. So for this, I don't want inventory valuation. I don't want inventory valuation. And for these items, I will purchase now. For these items, for item type service, there is no on-hand inventory and transaction. There is no on-hand inventory and transactions. If it is, even though it is purchased, I will do one purchase order for this item and I will show you even though it will not show here. So let me do quickly one purchase order, accounts payable, sorry, procurement sourcing, because it is T&L, it is procurement sourcing. If it is finance, it is AP, purchase orders. So I'm creating a new purchase order. Select any vendor, no issues. $1001 or any vendor is fine. Select warehouse. So it is PO00042. Yesterday we have changed the number sequence. Now I will purchase this item, installation services. Can anyone unmute and are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Yeah, we are able to hear.
Fine. Yes, 0001. Give me a second, it is loading. Okay, so here one quantity is $75. Now I'm doing confirmation. Without confirmation, you cannot proceed. Purchase tab, confirm purchase order. So for these items, product receipt is Not required at all, because anyhow it will not impact inventory. You can do invoice directly. You can do invoice, but for your understanding purpose, what I'm doing product receipt. So before going to product receipt, let me show you, uh, because it is expenses, it is these two checkboxes are disabled, and I have shown you like for this item model group is expenses. Now let me show you in accounts payable module. In accounts payable module, setup, accounts payable parameters, accounts payable parameters. I have enabled this checkbox, but I have not enabled this checkbox. This checkbox is not enabled. Understood? So I told you at the time of product receipt, both that account, that checkbox and this checkbox should be enabled. This account, this checkbox, and as well as this checkbox should be enabled, then only it will post to the product receipt accounts. So one of the checkbox is not enabled. Let me try to do a product receipt. Let us understand there will not be any financial postings at the time of product receipt. That is, physical postings are not there. Look at this one. So I'm entering this product receipt number. Click OK. The physical inventory postings or financial postings related to physical inventory will not be updated. Let us verify the voucher whether it is posted or not. Now, so like this checkbox is enabled. So if this checkbox is enabled, the postings at the time of product receipt should be updated normally. But in the item model group, it is not enabled. That is the reason there will not be any financial postings at the time of product receipt. Now let me go to parallelly general ledger, collapse all, periodic tasks, subledger journal entry is not yet transferred. This is, if it is not posted any transaction, immediately it will show here. Okay, now it is posted and here it is not there, anything is not there, means there is no pending to transfer to finance. Now if you go to the voucher, it is blank. Sorry, 1 minute. Okay, this is posted to not inventory. Look at this one. This is purchase expenditure uninvoiced. It is not cost of material received. So as I told you, inventory account will not be updated. This is inventory value. So this is not inventory. Understood? Normally it is posting to cost of material, purchased material, received account. Am I right? So I know like this is finance topic, but you need to remember. So if you are asking, Likit, is it clear?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So at the time of invoice also, cost of purchased material invoice will not be posted. Look at this one. Let me do invoicing, and these two will be reversed. Now I'm doing invoice, generate invoice. So at the time of invoice, cost of purchased material invoiced account data to vendor account credit normally. So I'm doing now invoicing, vendor invoice. So a little bit complex to finance consultant to understand and digest. I know. If you until and unless if you have some idea about in your mind about the little bit debits and credits related to finance, then only you can understand. This is pure finance information. So as I told you, these two check boxes are pure for finance consultant. Okay, but if you are able to understand, well and good. If you are not able to, try to do it. Okay, that is my suggestion. Now I'm posting the invoice. So at the time of invoice also, cost of purchased material invoiced account data to vendor account credit is the normal posting. Now it will not post to that account. It will post to the purchase expenditure for expenses. Okay, now go to invoice. Click on voucher. So here, look at this one, the posting type. The purchase expenditure uninvoiced and accrual account, it will be reversed at the time of product receipt. Whatever it was posted will be reversed. Now purchase expenditure for expenses, it is purchase expenditure for expenses and vendor balance. Okay, so purchase expenditure for expenses means, we know, suppose you can go to receipt and you can click on item groups. So you can go to the posting. Here in the purchase order tab, in this purchase expenditure for expenses, whatever it was mapped 618900, that will be posted. Actually, it should be posted as per our calculation. It should be posted to cost of purchased material invoiced account. This should be posted. This is inventory account 140200. 140 and 140 is the inventory accounts. It should be posted to these accounts, but it was posted to different account. Clear? Any doubt in this? Not only liquid, it is for all. Of course, it is pure finance, but at least you need to remember this account. What is this account? It is irrelevant for you being a logistics consultant, but you should know at least which account it should be posted. This or this. If you learn, that will be good for your career. Okay, any more questions, please? Anyone? This related to these postings. So I hope now it is clear about this too. Likit, do you have any further more questions related to this area?
No, no, actually, it's clear.
Okay. You can try. See, the thing is like, if it is logistics, whatever the scenarios I have explained is major important scenarios, but there are sub scenarios so many. So you need to practice. T&L is looks like very easy and short small application, but it is very very large application. It is a small and it is large. The meaning, whenever if you are going to the customer place, you will face different scenarios. All those scenarios you need to learn and you need to cover and you need to practice. So that means if I learned from 0 to 99, I can learn, yeah, even 99 lakhs 99,999. So first you need to learn 0 to 99. After that you need to learn 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000, then 10,000, 20,000, like that, then 1 lakh, like that you need to learn. So no teacher has explained you like it is 2,64,343. Whether teacher has explained the number, I have taken one random number. So 25 crores 50,000, 25 crores 55 lakhs 33,253, something I have taken. No teacher has explained, but you know that number. The reason why I'm telling this example, because T&L is looks like very small application, but it is a vast application, but easy to learn. That is 0 to 99 you need to learn. So that's what I'm focusing majorly from 0 to 99. Fine.
Satya, one question here.
Yes, please. Yeah. Yes, please.
Can you just come back to that postings page actually
Okay.
once?
Okay.
So here, whatever we are showing all these options, right? The radio button. So these are all different scenario of the postings, right? From now.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So what you are suggesting is that these are all could be at different sub scenarios also will be coming in the
Maybe.
real time
Maybe.
where we'll be facing.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. So these checkboxes I have not used at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at here.
So these I have not learned till now in my career. Means it may be applicable for specific country. These things. So under stock variation, I learned for the manufacturing. For manufacturing, I learned this one. Okay, that is the
Again,
reason.
under
Uh,
postings, sorry, go ahead, sorry,
yeah.
go ahead.
Tell me, no problem.
So I can see that sales order is also similar to the purchase order postings, that
Yes,
tab.
yes.
Yeah. And inventory, if you click on that inventory once, I mean,
This is related to inventory journal,
okay,
inventory journals, and transfer order. Transfer order.
okay. And the production
This
is
is
the
for
different module, right? Production module.
production module, production module, and this also production module only. Standard cost variances also production. These two are productions. Okay,
Okay.
this is related to purchase. So the same here, it is look and feel is different. Sales order, purchase order, inventory and production. But these item group it is required, but try to understand from here. It will be easy for you. The look and feel and everything, it will be easy for you.
Yeah. So that earlier screen, whichever you have shown is while company setup, we have mapped that ledger accounts, right? That
Yeah, yeah,
earlier screen, whichever you have shown.
yeah. It is item group. This is item group, and this is posting setup, posting form.
Yeah.
Simple.
And one thing, stocked and non-stocked, that LIFO,
Ah,
sorry, expenses. Expenses is
ah,
non-stocked where the checkboxes will be disabled. That's what I
yeah,
understand. And
yeah.
service line items, we can go with this. And FIFO will be stocked. I mean, whenever we have a item, then we can see the stock. That's what I
Yes.
understand.
Not only FIFO, all model item model groups,
So
all
LIFO
item model
also,
groups.
right?
Yeah,
Other
yes, yes.
LIFO and
FIFO
other
also
things.
FIFO. So for all models, whenever you are doing, except FIFO expenses, except
Expenses.
expenses, remaining all are it was enabled, this checkbox is enabled.
Hmm.
Means you are, see these models, we are mapping item model group means we need inventory valuation, am I right?
Yeah,
For this one, we don't want inventory value.
because you are
That
going
is
with
the,
non-stocked in that case.
yes, yes, exactly, exactly. Now we
Sajjad,
have
one
purchase of
question.
transaction.
Uh,
Yeah, yes, please. Yeah,
Sorry,
proceed.
I mean, sorry.
No problem. Yeah,
Yesterday, I mean, that, please going back to the yesterday topic because, you know,
okay,
I was thinking about you told that reporting yesterday, for the purchase
okay.
agreement 4 types,
Fine, fine.
right?
We'll understood. We'll understood. Give me 1 minute. So we have purchased this material. Actually, I mean to say installation, because purchase order means installation. Purchase order means installation. We did some transactions, but for this one, it is non-stocked product and service item. It is service item, service and non-stocked product. That is the reason it is not enabled. Look at this one. Whatever you have created a purchase order, it is not related to inventory, it is not showing here. Understood? S001 I have purchased or I sold, but there is no on hand inventory, there is no transactions. There is no on hand inventory, there is no transactions. Make sense? So there is no on hand inventory and transactions. You cannot track those details. Only you need to pay to the vendor account. So when the vendor account, the transaction is available and expenses. Okay, fine. Now coming to your question, Bhanu, you are asking about purchase agreements. Am I right? Let me go to the purchase agreements. So purchase agreements.
Yeah, my question
So
was, I
what?
mean, you are saying about reporting, right? So I want to
Yeah.
understand, is it the reporting which you're talking about, business users like any analytics report or the other thing
Yeah.
actually, reporting means?
So here, whenever you are creating, I told you like this is a logic, most important. Okay. Here,
Hmm.
purchase agreement classification is, it is reporting purpose means like how you want to classify. This is, you can define your own. Right click view
Okay.
details.
Yeah. Hmm.
You can define your own, and in the reports how you want to see those combinations I can create.
Okay. Okay, you mean to
You
say in general for
uh,
SQL Server reporting or any analytics report, we create
no
drill
no no.
down, we create the
Yeah, yeah,
hierarchy in that way?
exactly, you're right.
For example,
So
country, location, city, street, in that way, how
whatever you
we
want,
define the
yes,
hierarchy.
exactly, yes, exactly.
Dimensions, usually in business
Yes,
intelligence.
anything. Yeah, anything. Like suppose I want this agreements. Like one is purchase agreements between for the Hyderabad customers, Hyderabad
Mm-hmm.
vendors, sorry, Hyderabad vendors, or any classification. Whatever you want, you can define. If it is a
Yeah.
master is given means it is a, you can define. But whereas this one you cannot define. This is called EDT. You cannot define. This is predefined by Microsoft and the code was written based on this one logic, it will work.
Right. Only the classification of hierarchies can be defined by us, but those are predefined provided by Microsoft. That bottom, the whatever you're showing default commitment.
This is, you cannot define, right click and you cannot create new one. It is not
Hmm.
possible at all. This is called in the backend, it is called EDT.
EDT. Okay.
EDT. It was given like this is maybe 0, this may be 1, this may be 2, this may be 3. It was given. On top of this one, they will write a code a lot.
Okay.
Based on that, the behavior it is working. That is called functionality. And this is a report.
Hmm.
So whatever you want, you can define. And whenever you are like generating report, suppose Hyderabad vendors I have mapped. And whenever I'm doing agreement for Hyderabad vendors, I can map this one. For another one is international vendors. I can map like this. And I can generate report like all Hyderabad vendors, what is the purchase agreements. All international vendors, what is the, so it is your define business requirement Based on that, you can define your own. But this one
Okay.
is you cannot define your own.
Hmm. Okay.
Always see this. It is a simple. This is a data vendor client data. Based on that, you are defining. But this is the logic functionality developed by Microsoft. If you want one more, you need to have a developer detailed, and it should be developed with the functionality in detail. If you want another scenario,
Yeah.
so always this will take so much time. This will not take much time. Make
Got it.
sense?
Yeah. Thanks, Satya.
You're welcome. Fine. Any more questions, please, before going to proceed? Okay. Now, so I want to discuss on these two once again little bit more. Okay. Let me take a paintbrush. I told you product type. One is item, another one is service. Product type, item, and service. Okay. Just give me 1 minute. I'll be back in 1 minute, please. Okay, I'm back. Now we understood like product type, item, and service. And I told you this is in general it is stacked product. This is non-stacked product. Always this will be stacked product. Is in general. This is non-stacked product. Mappings will be like this. This is regular scenarios. This is a regular scenarios. Okay. Sometimes I'm making red. Sometimes I'm telling you not regular. Item type item may have, not this one, give me a second. These spelling mistakes I have posted. I'm sorry. This is non-stacked product. Okay, so this is regular scenario, and this is also regular scenario. Black one is a regular scenario. Now, usually this is the scenarios, but a very rare scenarios I'm making like this also may be possible. Non-stacked product linked with item. Okay, this may be one of the scenario for business. Okay, so let me show this scenario, and if it is not possible, then I will show you in detail. So I'm showing you another item type item, type items. I'm filtering by item types items. Now C001, C002, C002. So Microsoft sample data, I'm just connecting C002, 3, 4. Okay, I'm taking C002 example. This is product type is item. Product type is item mapped with expenses, non-stacked product. This was mapped with non-stacked product. This may be a rare scenarios, rare combinations. Okay, along with this one more scenario. This also may be rare scenario. This may be rare scenario. Let me show you. Let me filter by service now. If it is exist, that is fine. If it is not exist, I will create new one. So for M001, let me verify this is time a product type service. FIFO is mapped. FIFO is mapped. So this combination is rare scenarios. Okay, this rare scenarios I will discuss with you tomorrow on this one. As I told you, like 80%, 90%, 95%, whatever it is important, I am explaining. Rare scenarios, these combinations you may face it. This I will show you tomorrow how it will reflect and everything. Okay, tomorrow I will explain you these two. I'm stopping here for today. We'll connect once again tomorrow morning 6 a.m. IST. So sharp 6 a.m. I'm going to start the session. So don't take like I mean to say time. Try to join by sharp 6 o'clock. Fine. See you. Bye.